Alright, so I was just trying to get an overall energy for this collective read, but stuff was popping out, so start recording now. The end of these cycles, something, okay? It's different for everybody. There's a change in perception, higher levels of ascension, seeing things in a higher light, a better view, but also the end of negative thinking patterns, viewing things as black or white, yes or no, good or bad, filling your cup up, because we can't give from an empty cup or an empty vessel, right? Knowing what that means for self-love, self-care, self-nurturing. Also for somebody here, the end of a negative relationship cycle, something in the relationship, somebody's offering you a cup of love, giving you a kind gesture, a sweet note, something, okay? Lots of love right here, whether it's for yourself, other people, or it's coming in for you, okay? Coming to the edge, having faith to take that leap, new beginnings, okay? This is a new emotional beginning for you. Emotional freedom is what I just heard. The Ten of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, fucking justice, man, okay? Like, justice, that's something you may be releasing right now, is whether that person is going to pay their dues or serve karma. Maybe you're just coming out of this cycle. Maybe you were paying some fucking karma yourself, because we have the Ten of Swords here, and that's the sleepless nights, can't sleep, too much negative thinking, too much chatter, anxiety, worry, guilt, grief, sadness. Yeah, coming out of the heartbreak. No more sorrow. No more pain, okay? I feel like this is the past. And then the Wheel of Fortune, sitting pretty, standing on top of everything, really, really high up there. Not giving a damn what other people think or say, not giving a damn what other people might say about your new venture or whatever you're wanting to do with yourself in your life. And look, we've got the black and white here, like, just taking a chance and rolling the dice and coming to that edge now. Having faith in yourself. Trusting yourself. Trusting your intuition and that inner guidance. Maybe you've got somebody close to you as well that's giving you some really good advice, like a guru or a teacher or something. Oh, yeah, look. Higher levels of ascension. Getting up there, okay? And look. Fucking death and rebirth, ending and beginning. So all of these cards basically to me right now are meaning the same thing, not judging books by the covers anymore, and just going with the flow and being like, it is what it is. Let them, if they want to be mean and harsh and critical, let them do their thing. We're gonna disconnect. You've cut a lot of cords from a lot of people, a lot of situations and relationships. You're no longer letting that stuff bog you down and letting these people stay tied up in their own, you're probably living rent free in a lot of people's heads right now, and that's okay. But the main thing is, see here, she's got this reflection and there's a reflection here. So see how, like, it's like this is you coming out of this as well into this, like, justice has been served. You can sleep, you can rest well at night. What's the next card? Oh my God, look. Yeah, the sun, happiness, positivity, joy, and it's not even in the material items. It's an emotional fulfillment type of thing. Yeah, following your intuition, looking towards better things towards the future, because you know that you create your own reality. You create your own future. You are the magician. Ooh, and the Empress. Look at that, planting the seeds, standing in the spotlight, recognition, reward. Lovers coming in for somebody here, that cycle ending for somebody, a lot of closeness happening, speaking from the love, speaking from the heart, speaking affirmations of love to somebody here. And then we've got the Four of Pentacles, learning to save money. This just keep going, I love this. Learning to save money after a tower moment that happened within your finances, like doing better this cycle around. And maybe that's the cycle that you're doing is around money, okay? So it's different for everybody. Like I said, love, relationship, career, yourself, your physical vessel. Making a strategic move, though. You are this is the Emperor and the Empress came out as well. Look, you're making a strategic move to move towards that emotional fulfillment, the Ten of Cups, happiness. And I'd like to point out that these are two women sitting here together. Usually on the Ten of Cups in tarot, it's a man and a woman and a family, you know, and sometimes there's grandparents there in the background. But see the rainbow here, like, you know, not being afraid to be like, well, you know what? I always said, you know, if I didn't get the right guy at a certain age, maybe you were going to try dating women or something, or maybe your negative thinking pattern about same-sex relationships is opening up as well, and like you're not being scared of persecution from other people. Wow, this is going on a lot of different levels. Holy crap! And then the Nine of Cups. Yeah, like you've uncovered buried treasure within yourself, like filling up your cup of love, going through the lessons, and not really downing yourself so much whenever we fail on these lessons, whether it's love, money, relationships. But you're going to be getting a lot of new ideas, and this is going to come with meditation or rest. You could be having a lot of dreams as well that are giving you messages. Like last night I had a dream about being in the water and large stones were being moved in the water. Not like, it wasn't dangerous for me. Yeah, look at that, the High Priestess. You're getting a lot of information from the other realms. But anyways, like, normally I probably would have found it scary because I was in water and there were huge rocks. Like this big bulldozer was pulling huge stones, like parts of cliffs, into the water around me, and my honey was there with me. And I find it's like a solid symbolism for building a very solid foundation, energetically speaking. You know, like we have a lot of the same values on how we want to the morals and the values that we want our kids to go by as well. So anyways, there's just like the Sun card came out for you guys. Like, this too shall pass. You're going to start noticing those cycles as well. Like, oh, here's this shit again, but I can handle it better because I know it's a cycle, and I know this will pass, and I know it's all in how I perceive it, and viewing everything with love, you know? God wants to send a message, but also I feel like that one wanted to come out, so we're going to take that. And this one. On the bottom of the deck, we've got Salvation, Green Tara. Green Tara. I don't know who she is, but you might want to look her up if that catches your eye, or if you like, if you've got several green thumbs on your hand, if you like plants and whatnot, you might want to look that up. But look, assurance. Rest assured, okay? You're like, maybe you've had some kind of assurance, like this aha moment, or somebody's moment of clarity where you're like, it really is going to be okay. Like, no matter what life throws at me, I'm going to be okay. I'm just going to keep climbing to the top. And no matter how much I feel like I've gone back, or I've taken 5 steps backwards, I know that it's for my own good, for Spirit to show me how far I've really come. The in-between, Hecate, coming into 10-20. Focus, Artemis. And Ye with the Sun again. You got the Sun twice here, guys. Holy crap. They want me to read the book meaning on this one. Hold one moment. These cards are beautiful. So essentially this card is saying, and I paused that on 909, by the way, that's another ending cycles. You are standing in liminal spaces between what was and what will be, who you have been and who you are becoming. The Greek goddess of crossroads and the in-between, Hecate, welcomes you to her domain and reminds you that neither place is your home. You're being tasked to carefully choose the direction of your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and actions. Where this card is coming into play. Now is not the time for hasty action or stubbornness, but a fierce self-inventory. Bless the past for what it has provided, and release all attachments to the story of what was. Something about not blaming yourself, holding this cup of love for yourself, holding kindness, compassion, and caring for yourself about something that what happened in the past, not blaming yourself, forgiving yourself. Who do you want to become? What kind of life are you prepared to live? And how will you wisely yield your power to co-create a new world beneficial for others, not just yourself? You have the magic of Hecate. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Hecate. Pulsing through you and calling you to answer. Say yes and step into the unknown to discover what is not yet manifest. As soon as you do, the goddess will bring her eternal torch to light your way. The alignment message is there are times when you find yourself stuck between worlds, unable to go back to the way things were and afraid to move forward without knowing what you're facing. This indecision can be crippling, but you can't stay forever in the in-between. They said you can't stay forever in the gray. Not knowing what you'll face, but look at this. This is like, you know, it's nature. Bright, beautiful things is what you're going to face. It can and it will get better from here. Okay. I glanced at this deck a while ago, the romance deck. So, messages for those who know this is a romance cycle. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you closer together. So for those of you single, you are calling in your soulmate. They are on their way, okay? They're healing too. For those of you in union, like you've been asking the universe a lot to bring your loved one closer to you, to be more open, to talk to you more, to have a more of an emotional connection. And Spirit says this is happening, okay? They're helping to bring you guys closer together. It's a past life relationship. You have known each other before. Some of you who are single still, this could be somebody from early life in this lifetime, but also like it's literally you knew them in a past life as well. Anybody you've ever been in a relationship, you've had some form of contact with them in a past life. Free yourself of codependency. Some of you guys are in union and it's a toxic it's a toxic negative thing that's only brought you a lot of heartache and sadness and grief. Narcissistic manipulators, maybe you're noticing that that's what's going on in your situation. So they say it's time to take back control of your life. Free yourself from this situation. Addictions were affecting your romantic life. The children will be okay. Your love life is being affected by children. The kids will be okay. But time apart from this person is very necessary, okay? Let's go to the business ventures. Business ventures. There's no hurry for anything. There's no need to rush. There's no need, you know, be patient, take one step at a time. Clear the past and heal the present. So there could have been a toxic business situation from the past that you've experienced. Clearing the past and healing the present, but also we're still stuck with this toxic relationship. Maybe you're in a really good relationship right now, but old memories of that toxic relationship are peeking back in. So this is popping up. If you thought you've healed from this situation, maybe you did completely heal and they're trying to show you how far you come. Or this could be something you've just been shoveling under the rug and just completely ignoring. But it keeps popping up because you need to rest with it and let it set, experience it, acknowledge it for what it was. Yeah, you know, they hurt me, or they were very selfish, they were greedy, or maybe we were selfish and greedy, and we, you know, not all fingers pointing at the other party, whatever the situation. I think you're going through swimmingly well is what they're saying, but you might be really drawn to water anyways. showers, maybe really running water, water fountains, drinking a lot of water. Valiant courage, take action with passion. So they're saying in the business field, career, job, take action with passion. Call upon your team to give you that valiant courage to step into something new, okay? The Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, but for somebody here on the business venture or the job front, you have to take action, my love, okay? Believe in magic, journey by moonlight. So also this could be like a night shift, working at night, or wanting to do something. Maybe you're a night owl, but healing energy flows through you. So in whatever situation is going on with you guys, healing energy is definitely flowing through you and to you, okay? And traveling lightly, the need to simplify your life. Decluttering, maybe you're like literally wanting to go find an RV or a little camper and really simplify your life. Like Spirit's saying, yeah, this could be in the cards for yourself, for it, you know, for you. Can't talk. Could be healing from a past life situation as well. If you have trauma, if you're not trauma, but if you're fearful of something happening in this lifetime, something is pulling you back, and you're not taking those actions, those steps to action that you know you need to take. For fear it's going to lead to heartbreak or failure, but you haven't really experienced that kind of failure about that situation in this lifetime. It could be something from a past life too. They're giving you the valiant courage to free yourself from that toxic situation as well. Practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Practice makes perfect, okay? Counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. But I feel like if you feel like you need to have counseling on the matter, don't be afraid to get counseling on the matter, because you could be very sensitive right now. You're becoming more sensitive and need to make changes accordingly. And your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. And I also heard parenting children. And you could be wanting to become a counselor to sensitive children, whether that's kids with sensory, like autism, that sort of thing, or you might be leaning towards the spiritual gifts, sensitive kids, psychic kids, mediums. Reading, research, and education help gain confidence and clarity about your career. So getting online, doing a lot of research towards something that you're needing to take action towards, okay? Creative expression, your soul longs to express itself creatively. So I feel like that's saying you're going to be finding a healthy way to express your emotions. Anger, sadness, guilt, shame, whatever it is. Healing the inner child awakens compassion and desire to serve other wounded children, opens the learning path of forgiveness. Holy crap, and then we have that right there. So yes, you are not, it's not crazy grandiose ideas. You are literally it's a very divinely guided idea, and I feel like this is what you wanted to do. This is something like a soul lesson, soul contract, not lesson, but contract that you had coming back over. The mystic, and look, we've got mystic healer right there. Holy cow. Revels in intimate union with the divine. So opening up and receiving the love and support, the encouragement from the divine, honoring your sensitivity and your abilities. And then we've got networker, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. Okay, so I'm seeing the shadow attributes on this, and this is coming over the romance cards. Conveys information only for personal gain, spreads fear and falsehood. So somebody that you're trying to walk away from, or that toxic situation, they could be like, I'm going to tell all your secrets, I'm going to tell people this, or they're just they've really been trying to keep you under wraps because they like being able to control you or manipulate you, and they're scared of the idea of you not being there because you're like the only person in their life that they can do that to. Don't be scared to walk away though. Like you'll be getting messages about this person as well. And then yeah, you'll be liberated. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns. There's that card right there. I forgot I had these cards. I love them. I love how everything pulls out. And then we've got a gambler, willing to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So there's that card. Coming to the edge, taking a step, taking a leap of faith. You know, that's taking a leap of faith. Yeah, I want to go back to school. Don't be afraid to. It's not too late. It's not too late. It's not too late. You can get grants. You can get, you know, a lot of assistance. Legal aid. Great passion and devotion. Unbridled appreciation of someone or something. The lover coming in over here. So for those of you in union and that message coming through about spirits helping to bring you guys closer together, a more emotional connection. Others, for those of you who are healing from the situation or needing to leave the toxic situation, obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion, and we've got codependency, and that said addictions are affecting your love life, but also there could be like, you could have unintentionally formed an addiction to something in order to cope with your life in this person's energy. This card came out a while ago, but I put it back. Awakens consideration for the feelings of other, honoring trust. Gossip, and that was going to come out right here. Thrives on the power of passing on private or secret information, betraying confidences. So something there. I feel like both messages could imply towards somebody here. Betraying confidences. And maybe thinking twice about before you do that. If you haven't already, or you might feel like somebody betrayed confidence towards you as well. And then this is to teach you something, okay? The ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom. Shadow is manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits and destructive skills. So for somebody here, maybe you had an abusive teacher who taught negative traits and destructive skills or tried to teach you this, and you're wanting to come in and you're wanting to be a better teacher for the kids in this day and age, right? The heroine or the hero, yeah, passion for journey of personal empowerment. That's what you guys are doing, okay? You're coming out of this escapism. You've been a slave to it long enough, but for some of you, it's happening because, yeah, this negative person is very, very codependent. Look, codependency there, chronic complaining and codependency, depleting others for psychic survival. It's an energy vampire. Makes you aware that someone or something is draining your life force. Your angels are helping you though, but you're coming out of this. And whenever we ignore the signs from the universe and we keep staying in our comfort zone out of fear and worry that we're going to fail or something's not going to go right for us, the universe, you know, they try to nudge you along, they try to help you, they try to help you see, they send you, you know, certain things will repeat in your life, in your path, and then all of a sudden, boom, like, they'll just, like, you keep resisting it. If you keep resisting the change that is trying to come in for you, I mean, literally, and I know a few people around me, they're not real close to me, I've just done reads for them, but the universe will literally come in and turn you upside down and inside out and put you on your head, and like the situation will rise and occur where you have no other choice but to embrace that change and let it come through. You guys are going to be okay though. 2 more cards here, and that is all. God is coming in through for ya. Benevolence and compassion, recognizing the eternal force within yourself and others. And then we've got using power to control people with that self-destructive, harming others. So this person is very, very toxic. You really need to free yourself from them, okay? They may have been a real Don Juan, you know, silver-tongued devil. Spotlights your positive, seductive qualities. But also it says using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas. So I feel like for somebody here, God is saying he's aware of your Maybe that's what you did in the in the previous, maybe you got paid for something that wasn't very legitimate. I don't know how I'm saying this, but I don't know how to say what I'm trying to say here. Your morals and values are definitely changing now, and you're not obsessing over, like, love is not revolved around sex. Love is not revolved around how beautiful they want to say that you are, or receiving the compliments from your loved one or whatever. Using the power of romantic attraction for private agendas and using power to control people. I feel like there's another card that needs to come out here. Like, you can't, maybe, like, oh, if I can't marry for love, I'll marry for money. Or I'll get by on my looks. Like, there's literally people out there who've taught their kids or try to teach their kids, well, you can get by on your looks. At least you're pretty, honey. Like, that's a unintentional form of conditioning. Even if your parents were joking, like, it's still stuck with you, right? Surrendering your power of choice to the divine with complete trust. The shadow is giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. So God is saying He's not judging you for whatever it was that these mischievous endeavors or whatever, clandestine. I don't know what that word is. It's trying to come through. I hear it, but I can't say it. Clandestine. He forgives you. You need to forgive yourself, okay? Be your own heroine. Be your own hero. You are the only one that can save yourself, my love. Holy crap, it's almost 30 minutes. Okay. Love and light.